You are so beautiful. 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 You are so beautiful.
Welcome to the Medellin Colombia vlog. This trip was a good one. They always are, but this one was extra special. As you can see, we're going to start with the nightlife as per usual. So much eye candy, so much to look at, so much to enjoy. Every flavor you can think of, there is something for everybody here in this amazing city. As always, remember, like the video and subscribe. We're gonna get right into it, guys. Now, for those of y'all wondering, because I was wondering the same thing, I heard a lot of things about Colombia, about Medellin specifically, and the answer is yes. Pretty much every girl you see out here in these streets is a working girl, and I'm not even exaggerating. Now, I personally did not partake in any of that, but if that's what you're into, it's not a problem. Do what you do. There's plenty to choose from. So all you really have to do is go up to the girl that you like, say what's up, and you in there. It's really that simple. I went on this trip with the homies. We stayed in an Airbnb. It was 3 of us there, and then we met up with one more, and we also had a private driver while we were out there. Alex was amazing. I will put his information in the description below, so that if you're taking a trip to Medellin, hit him up. He will take care of you. He will make sure you are safe. He will make sure that you don't wander off into any areas that you shouldn't be. So he's gonna take care of you, but make sure you take care of him as well. All the information will be in the description below and or in the comments as well. Now, before we even got to Medellin, I went through the hassle of having my flight canceled by Spirit Airlines, which means I literally missed a day. It was a 4-day trip, which turned into a 3-day trip thanks to Spirit, but we still made the best of it. Considering I was only there for such a short time, I did a lot of stuff, so it was still a great time. I can only imagine if I would have had the extra day, and when I go back, I'll probably go back for more than 4 days, probably 5 or 6 to be honest, because there is so much to do. Here are some shots of this really cool place. It's like a bowling alley and a fancy restaurant and a bar all mixed into one, and it's huge. And they have really, really fancy food here aside from everything else that you're seeing. I mean, this place was really top notch, and the food wasn't super expensive. The best meal here at this spot, you're probably talking about like a tomahawk steak, something like that, for like 40 bucks. Like, that's the most you're gonna spend at a top tier spot like this. Speaking of spending money, your US dollar will go really far in Colombia. I mean, you probably figured that already, but it really does stretch far when it comes to food. Especially, you can eat really, really good in Colombia for cheap. Now, as well as massages, which the boys, we went and had a massage 45 minutes, I think it was only like 30 US plus the tip. We paid like, ended up like 40-45 bucks with everything. So that's not bad, because here in the States you're gonna pay like $60 for 30 minutes. Your money. will go far in Colombia. This right here is the building where our Airbnb was located. As you can see, it's really nice. There was private security in the building, and they do lock the doors at night. If you go in and out, they're gonna lock the door behind you, so you know you're gonna be safe. And obviously, if you take care of the security out front, you know, you tip them and stuff like that, they're gonna treat you even better. But overall, even without that, the service is great. They're treating you well already. Now, as you can see, here's the quick tour of the Airbnb itself. It was 3 bedrooms. Each bedroom had its own bathroom and shower, and it was just nice. It was very spacious. It wasn't huge, but it was definitely big enough for the 3 of us and for guests. At one point, we probably had like close to 10 people there. And here is the outside part. Is really super nice, as you can see. I didn't get to hang out there like I would have liked, unfortunately, but I still enjoyed the view when I walked out a few times. I wish I would have had time to relax there though. Here's the master with the huge bathroom, 2 sinks, really big shower, really nice. And it also had the huge walk-in closet with a safe and everything else. Here is the food. From the first night, like I said already, your money is going to go far when it comes to food. Look at the portions, all really good. We also got an opportunity to take a ride on this cable car. That's where I got some really amazing views and really amazing pictures and videos. It was honestly one of my favorite parts of the trip because it was long enough that you can enjoy the views and just enjoy the ride, but not too long when you want to get off. Also, we got to visit Alice's house. We met his wife and his wife's sister. They were really nice. They treated us like family, and they cooked us a home-cooked meal, which was amazing. They're from Venezuela, and they cooked us a special Venezuelan dish. It was really good, I ain't gonna lie. After that, that's when we took the cable car ride. And then after that, we went to Comuna 13, which is the part of this video that is basically the day tour. And it's the area of the city with a lot of beautiful artwork and a lot of shops, a lot of just small businesses, people trying to make a living. It's really nice. It's a really fun time, but it did require a lot of walking and a lot of going uphill. If you do go to Comuna 13, this will be a great opportunity for you to buy plenty of souvenirs and gifts for people because everything is so cheap. I ended up getting a couple t-shirts, and I think it cost me about $7 to $9 US per t-shirt, so it's really cheap. I mean, here in the States, you're gonna pay like at least $20 for a custom t-shirt. Also, I would highly recommend that you take at least $200 cash, and about $150 of that can be in singles because you really don't need big bills out there. A lot of the money that you're gonna give in cash is gonna be for tipping and all the kids that unfortunately will come up to you asking for money or for food, and you know, there's a lot of need and poverty, so just be prepared for that. Eventually we made it high enough to get to the Comuna 13 sign. It's really cool. A lot of people get up there to take pictures, and it doesn't really cost anything. They just take tips and they let you take videos and pictures up there. This is one of those kids that I mentioned that they'll come up to you asking for money or food, and instead of just giving them money, I figured, how about you earn some money? And I got down and told him if he can do 10 push-ups with me, then I'll go ahead and give him the money he's asking for.
going to notice this place is huge and they sell whatever. That market sells whatever. Right? Well, this one is native. This one doesn't grow anywhere else, just in this country. For me, it was kind of weird to understand that because you know, from here, really, really sour.
And do you take the skin out of the whole thing?
Yeah, the whole thing. Someone wants out?
That's really sour.
Okay.
Up there.
That's really well.
And this one, the taste is like sweet potato, but it looks like papaya. they were partying, they became crazy. Yeah, que sí.
It's pretty good.
Yo sinceramente solo he visto que lo comen así. And this one we call it guava. Yeah. So you take this, then it's going to have a seed. See? Yeah. Don't need a seed. There's more here, my friends.
Awesome.
Yeah. Take more.
What the?
Yeah.
Like a first
Yeah.
The white part is like a fur. Really sweet.
You find all around the country are going to be the best. And eat mango because soon the season is going to end.
There you go, ladies.
There's more mango coming.
Really good.
Yeah.
Star fruit.
Look at this. Look at this one, my friends.
Sour. It's sour.
Yeah, it's sour.
Oh boy.
This would be really good for a juice.
Have you ever seen this before? Here in Costa Rica, we call it water apple. And it's like water, apple, but at the end have a weird sensation. Dries your mouth. So we're going to try this one.
Lemon, yay.
Wow.
Sweet lemon.
Oh, it smells good.
Mm.
Who knows?
Mm.
Maybe.
Yeah, like that one is true.
That was very interesting.
I don't know, like over there.
Sweet lemon?
Sweet lemon.
Well, it's not sour. I wouldn't say it's sweet though.
Or basically. Look at this.
That's refreshing.
Have you ever heard or tried or seen
How do you spell it?
Mamon?
You just eat the whole thing.
No, you open, you do this, you open, and it's going to have a seed inside.
Oh, eso es limoncillo. I love that.
¿Hablas español también, amigo?
Sí, yo soy dominicano. Throw away the seed.
¿Qué mejor? La mejor tiempo para ir. Mamon.
Nevadito de vacaciones.
Summer. That's probably what they call it, bleaching.
So this ice cream spot is one of one, supposedly. They only have one flavor. And you can only get it here in Costa Rica, at this spot. I've never tasted nothing like that. I'm gonna have to get another one.
And try to represent the mix of cultures we have in this country. If you go to Mexico and you ask for cholos, cholos is a culture, religion, music. It's another thing. Here, cholos is the mix of cultures. The original status there, and here we have the tragedy and the comedy. The thing about those statues, we brought it from Italy in just one piece. Imagine that statue traveled from Italy to Costa Rica by ship, train, and ox cart. Silly, painted by hand, different Costa Rica artists. And also, all the gold you see there is real gold, it's not painted.
Frog water?
Frog water.
That don't sound right.
Frog's water. Don't worry, we clean all the frogs really good, right?
That's really good.
Duck? Okay, this is not Parmesan cheese, we call it bagaces cheese.
Bagaces?
Yeah, bagaces is a town.